Good afternoon and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. Oh guys, I actually felt good today. Yeah, from my cold or whatever I've got. But to be totally honest with you guys, I'm really scared and I hope that it only lasts for a couple days because if you guys remember, I think it was last fall, I told you guys I ended up getting sick and I had a cold, and it literally lasted me probably about maybe 7 days, honestly. It was the first 2 days I had kind of a sore throat, like I did the first 2 days this time. Then the third day I felt fine, like today. I honestly guys, I did dishes, I did laundry and everything like that. Physically and mentally I felt okay. I didn't feel I still felt sick, but I wasn't completely just not able to do anything like I felt like I was, especially yesterday. I had coffee today. I actually had an appetite too. I was really hungry today. I ended up actually making one of my freezer dinners, the vegetarian chili in the little mini slow cooker. And so I had that. I ate food today, which yesterday I just didn't have a taste for anything because everything I was eating tasted so nasty and bitter. So, yeah, I ate today. I had my coffee this morning. I had breakfast this morning. And I ended up, like I said, I did dishes today. I did a load of dishes, cooked dinner. I also did a load of laundry, and I think I might throw in another one right before I head to bed. So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff done today. And then, guys, what ends up happening is, so when this happens, last fall, like I said, the third day was the day that I actually felt really good, and I felt and I got a whole bunch of stuff done. And then, over the course of the next, 3 or 4 days, I had, a horrible cough. I ended up having, a really bad, runny nose, and, it was just, my sinuses and everything like that. And I was just congested and stuff, and so and you guys can kind of tell too, I felt like I was seriously losing my voice today, honestly, and it's still kind of gone. I'm sure you guys can kind of tell, but yeah, I just okay, so that's what ended up happening, right? And then I got over it, and I was better for 1 week, and then the very following week after that got sick again with the exact same thing, and it lasted for the exact same amount of time, and I had the exact same symptoms. It was the most bizarre thing. I've never had that happen to me before. It was the first, I think it lasted 7 days or something like that, right? The first 2 days I had kind of a sore throat, body aches, it felt maybe I had a fever. Third day I felt fine, just like today. And then the next 3 to 4 days or something like that ended up just being cough and congested and everything like that. And then it was gone. Exact same thing happened to me the week after that, not the very following week, because then I was actually better, and I just kind of had a little bit of a lingering cough, and then I ended up getting sick again with the exact same thing. It was so bizarre. I've never had that happen to me before, and it wasn't I didn't, because it was just kind of a cold, it really just kind of went away quickly. Like I said, it was 7 days, didn't even last that long or anything. And by the end of it, maybe about the 5th, 6th day or something like that, I actually felt fine. Physically, it was just I had a cough that was kind of again lingering a little bit and congested and stuff like that, but I actually felt physically fine. But yeah, it was just I wasn't I said, I didn't go to the doctor and need antibiotics or anything like that, because again, it didn't last that long. With my strep throat, it lasted for 2 weeks or something like that. I don't even remember, but it just it got so bad so quickly, because my throat, at first it started off kind of easily a cold, and then it got way worse, and then it was my throat just wouldn't stop bothering me and everything like that. And then that's when I ended up going to the doctor, and they were you have strep throat. So, yeah, but it was just a regular cold, so I wasn't on any antibiotics or anything like that. So it wasn't I didn't take them long enough and then get it worse or anything like that. And so, yeah, can you guys tell my voice is so gone right now? But yeah, I've never had that happen before, where it's I have a cold and then it goes away, and then I get another cold right after that, or It might have been too because like my body was fighting it, so then I got like another like virus or something like that was like separate, but it was again the exact same symptoms and everything like that. It wasn't like, you know, it was something else or anything. It was like I had the exact same cold, just like a week later or something like that later. So I really don't want that to happen this time, guys, because I've already got rid of like the bitter taste in my mouth, which makes me want to eat again, which actually gives me more energy to go want to do things and stuff like that. So that's why I'm like, I cannot get sick. Like, let this just be like, let it just run its course like the next couple days. And like I said, I'm feeling like much better today, which is great. But then if I remember anything from like the last time I got a cold was that then, you know, those next couple of days is when it's like difficult to breathe. And I wake up like in the middle of the night coughing. Like it's just really bad. Like I don't know why when I get colds though, like I always have a horrible cough that goes along with it. And so, yeah, it's like whenever I get sick, like I wind up waking myself up in the middle of the night. So I think too that has something to do with it because I don't get really good sleep. And I can already kind of tell too, like I said, I'm starting to get that cough. Like today I kind of did more towards the afternoon. And then my nose has kind of started to get like a little stuffy. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, can I just get through tonight though? And like, let me have a good night tonight. And then I'll deal with it like at another time. But I feel like that's one of the problems when you get sick too, is that like you're keeping yourself up because like either it's hard to breathe, like especially too if you get like stuffy nose or like you're coughing all the time and stuff like that. It's just really difficult to deal with. And like you want to be able to rest because you don't feel good, but you can't because it's like keeping you awake, and so it's like horrible. So yeah, that's why, guys, being sick is never fun. Like seriously, I don't know. Honestly, guys, my brother and even his girlfriend too are like, oh, we don't care like if we get sick and stuff like that. That means we get to stay home from school. And I was like, but honestly though, like at least for me personally, I wouldn't stay home like the 7 days or whatever it is that I'd be sick. Like I'd still like, I'd be like, okay, just like pick the worst day and like stay home, you know, or something like that. But like, I don't know how you can like want to actually be sick to miss school. Like I wouldn't. Like as much as I didn't like school, I still would take school over being sick. Like I wouldn't want to be sick. Like who honestly wants to be sick and still go to school or like not go to school? Like if I had the option, if they were like, well, you can miss a week of school or you can be sick, I'd be like, I will still, you know, or like, but you have to be sick. I'd be like, I will still go to school like for an extra week or something. Or like people that want to get sick to get out of work or something like that. And I know like not that many people can, but if you work like at a food industry or something like that, nobody wants you around their food when you're sick. So like a lot of times too, like Matthew too for the Super Bowl, he had like that flu. And so he ended up staying home, I think maybe 2 days or something like that. But yeah, so, you know, because he works at a restaurant, and I was like, I wouldn't go if I were you just because, like, nobody wants you around their food when you're sick. But, like, people that, like, want to actually get sick so that they can miss, like, something, you know, I'd be like, you know, or something that they just don't want to go to, like I said, school or work, or, like, you know, if you really don't like your family reunion or party or something like that, you know, but like I said, I would take whatever it is over being sick because it just stinks, seriously. And it's not like you can like enjoy yourself, you just like feel miserable. Like whereas at least like if you go to school or you go to work or whatever, it sucks during the time that you're there, but once you get back, then you can have kind of like your free time, right? Whereas when you're sick, it's like, no, you don't have any of that. Like it doesn't get better, and you don't have like a small amount of time or whatever, where at least it doesn't suck that bad. Like no, when you're sick, it's like horrible for the whole time. So yeah, Charlie, have you ever gotten sick, little buddy? Huh? Isn't that fun? Hey, do you know Kayla's voice is like crazy? Do you even recognize me when I talk to you? How about you, Mr. B? What are you doing over here? You just snuggling up. You gotta get ready. We're gonna go take a shower. I'll go take a shower and go to bed. What was that? That was my phone. Did you hear it? You want to take a shower and go to bed? You want to take a shower and go to bed? You want to take a shower and go to bed? Okay, let's go. You ready? You ready, Charlie? Anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a cool thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So, bye, guys.